Hey, it's Rich Tehrani. We're here at the MSP Expo, part of the IT Expo Tech Super Show. We're here in sunny Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and on our show is Zack Austin. He is with Matic. Zack, welcome to the show. How are you?
Doing great. Thank you so much for having us. We appreciate it.
Thanks for being here. You guys are one of the few companies in tech that runs a lot of television ads. I know I've seen them all the time, so most people know what you do, but I think it's better for you to just give us an overview from your perspective of what your company does, because I'm sure it's more encompassing than a 30-second ad.
Yeah, absolutely. So everybody knows us for the famous commercials with Rob Chang on them. So we started originally as the only consumer antivirus that was using application whitelisting as the technology. Of course, that's branched out into the enterprise, even the Fed space, for also businesses and MSPs to be able to taking application whitelisting into their security stack. So our protection, offering it originally on the consumer product, it's built into this large thing of where, zero trust is the idea. It's the big buzzword that everybody's hearing in application whitelisting. In order to implement zero trust, you have to start by, default deny somewhere, restricting access to whether it's users, networks, applications, and that's exactly where application whitelisting, allow listing, what we offer sits.
So basically the concept is you have to be on a list in order to run the program on your computer, and that's how you minimize malicious software getting downloaded, or even if it's downloaded, getting executed.
Yeah, absolutely. Then that's exactly right. A lot of the products out there, the reason why we're coming into this world of zero trust is, the failure of all the other products of only stopping what they know. Ransomware is becoming more sophisticated. Nobody knows how it's going to be coming at you, so people are really taking it into their own hands, saying, if I can't trust the security solutions, I need to be, implementing the trust on my own hand and saying, if I don't know you, I'm keeping you out. So that's exactly what we help put it in place. One of the benefits with our solution is that, implementing zero trust and implementing whitelisting has historically been a frustrating and daunting task. So with us, we have what we deem global whitelist. We build this whitelist for you. We do all the heavy work, into the product. That way it makes it easier, less stressful for you to be able to implement the benefits of zero trust and, have, all the protection throughout your network without all the headaches and stress.
It's worth mentioning that the hackers are beginning to use AI, and they'll be using it more, and as they do that, they'll be able to alter their code so that blacklisting is going to become more and more challenged trying to recognize these malicious programs, right?
Yeah, that's absolutely right. I mean, you're relying on the other security solutions when they're combating against them with algorithms, threat intelligence, and AI. They have to predict of what is going to happen. And in reality, you can't predict exactly what's going to happen. You can be one step ahead as much as you can, but the problem's going to continue to get worse because those people are making so much money off of the ransomware. They're targeting everywhere. It's not just big organizations. It's small mom and pop. Your grandma, grandpa's computers. They're talking MSPs. All of their. Really, the way of the future is to be restricting the access instead of taking the predictions side of it, because yes, the hackers and all of the ransomware gangs, the nation state attacks, all of this, they're going to continue trying to develop this, and the way to combat that is to take a stricter approach to it and denying everything and only allowing what you know.
It's interesting you mentioned nation state. It's worth stating that cyber insurance companies are trying to reduce their exposure to nation state attacks, calling it an act of war. Subsequently, the companies out there that are relying more on insurance than they are on doing the right thing in terms of securing themselves are going to increasingly find that they are not going to be paid back by their insurance companies for these hacks.
Yeah, and what's even scarier about that is that a lot of the ransomware gangs that are finding out that they're doing what we call time bomb ransomware attacks. So they don't initiate it immediately. They actually sit and wait. And when they sit and wait, they find out how much your cyber insurance policy is, how much it's going to be, and then they go ahead and launch the attack, and then they tell you that's what you have to pay, and then you come to find out that your cyber insurance isn't going to cover that. Now you're in this hole where it's something that you could have prevented by having a simple tool that was in your security stack.
That's great. So how are you helping MSPs? You're at this show. It's probably the largest MSP expo in the world.
Yeah.
So the question is, what are you doing for the MSPs?
So what we're doing for the MSPs, so we are with our product, we offer a multi-tenant product so that you're able to obviously gain more customers and then have full transparency over your customers' endpoints or their servers, their networks, being able to see what exactly is trying to execute. And because you have the entire USA-based malware research team from Matic on the back end, we're helping you build this whitelist of verified files and scripts and all that, making it easier for you to grow your business, making it more economical, more efficient, so that way you can meet your zero trust demands, whether it's a requirement, whether it's a recommendation, without all the headaches. So we're on your side helping you, build that so that you're not, whether you're a one MSP with, 2 people or you got a team of 100, you have PC Matic that's going to back you and consistently give you the service 24/7, 365, helping you to meet those requirements and keep your customers safe.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. We appreciate it.